Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So at the end of yesterday's video, I briefly mentioned some changes happening on Twitter, and I'm here today to cover the absolute lunacy that has stemmed from all of that. So on 420, haha, funny weed joke, Elon Musk and Twitter announced that they are removing legacy verified check marks. And to remain verified on Twitter, you have to sign up for Twitter Blue. Now for context, up until Elon Musk took over, the only real verification badge you could get was that legacy checkmark, which was the white checkmark, and you had to apply for it, and basically only celebrities and very large content creators were able to get that checkmark. Now, that checkmark existed solely to get made fun of because it made it look like you were taking Twitter way too seriously, but since Elon Musk took over, he introduced the Twitter Blue system, which is basically paying $8 a month to have a blue checkmark next to your name. Now, the benefits that come from that are completely worthless. You get an edit button, which is kind of pointless when you can just delete your tweets and try again. And then it doesn't even get rid of all of the ads you see on Twitter. It only claims to get rid of 50%, which is kind of crazy. And also, any claims that getting Twitter Blue boosts you in the algorithm have been debunked. It does absolutely nothing for your exposure. So basically, you're paying $8 a month to have a blue check mark next to your name, which of course gets you made fun of, just like the other badge. So ever since this change took over, all these celebrities and big content creators have lost their old verification mark, and they have opted largely to not pay for Twitter Blue, so they are unverified, just like the average Twitter user. Now, among these changes, it wasn't just Twitter Blue, which we'll look at in a second. They also introduced organization verified accounts, and this comes with a yellow check mark. And this has led to some absolutely hilarious results. So you might be aware of who Fifi is. So this Vtuber made a post earlier today that is getting dunked on, to say the least. She said, so Twitter requires you to pay $1,000 upfront to apply for a gold check mark. If you are rejected, they still take $1,000 from your bank and won't give it back. How do I know? Because Elon Musk stole $1,000 from my bank account, and she even goes to post the receipt proving that she lost $1,000 trying to get a gold check mark next to her name. Now, in a nutshell, she lost all this, and largely because she didn't read the conditions, there's nothing to do. She lost $1,000 trying to get a yellow check mark next to her name for a monthly basis. You have to pay $1,000 every single month for this special yellow check mark next to your name that gives no additional benefits than Twitter Blue, which is already worthless to begin with. So basically, paying $1,000 per month for a yellow check mark, and you didn't even get it. The CIA couldn't have tortured that information out of me, let alone to go on and make a public tweet about it. It is not a good look. So like we said earlier, all these verification badges, they exist to be laughed at. Like if the blue check mark is a virtual dunce cap, the yellow check mark is like $1,000 kick me sign on your back. It is not a good look. People are just going to make fun of you for having that check mark because it literally says, I pay $1,000 per month to use Twitter. That is crazy. The only reason someone like a VTuber would ever want the yellow check mark is for attention. That is it. There's no good benefit towards your content. It's not going to ever give you a pay on your investment. There is no way that whatever comes with the appearance of having the gold check mark, there is no way you are going to recoup that $1,000 per month because of any sort of extra exposure you get from having that check mark. There's absolutely no way. And in terms of impersonation has always been against Twitter TOS. Like, you don't need a check mark to get people banned for trying to impersonate you. It happens to people like me all the time who are unverified. And if you're really concerned about having a badge next to your name, then get Twitter Blue, which is $8 a month versus the yellow one, which is $1,000 a month. Like I said, it's all just kind of an e-flex and something for attention. Like I guess we found out what the tuition to clown school is, and it's $1,000 per month apparently. But this whole idea that it's like a scam and that Elon Musk stole $1,000 from you, that's absolutely insane. This was the most obvious scam I've ever seen in my life. I've seen Nigerian prince emails with more finesse than the terms and conditions of this whole verified organization thing. So on the side here, you can see this little blue one. This is Twitter Blue. If you want to sign up for Twitter Blue, you click on this. Right next to it is verified organizations. So if you click on it, literally it is one page of information. If you're about to fork over $1,000 per month for a yellow check mark next to your name, I don't understand how you didn't read the one page of information. The little fine print down at the bottom here on the left image, like it doesn't even qualify as fine print. It says right there, you are applying for the chance to get a yellow check mark. It is fully in their discretion to determine whether you are a verified organization or not and to give you that check mark. And in this case, they obviously rejected her. And right below that, no refunds. Clear as day. If you get rejected, you still don't get a refund. And I don't understand how you are willing to spend $1,000 a month for a check mark and you don't read the print that is right there. And if that's too hard for you to see, if you click on the actual link, it brings you here where in big, bold letters, it says no refunds. Like in the replies to this tweet, there are hundreds of people saying, oh my God, what a scam, report this to whoever, try to get your money back, talk to your credit card company. You're done. Like, I have no sympathy for someone who's paying $1,000 and doesn't read any of the information surrounding it that clearly says Twitter is planning on doing this and they have the rights to reject you and keep your money. Like, I don't feel any sympathy. I'm going to be honest. And if you're really that concerned about like your image as a content creator, like, I don't know, as someone who brands herself as a punk VTuber, I don't see anything punk about giving $1,000 a month to a billionaire. I mean, like, words seem like they don't mean anything anymore, but this is getting a little too savage. It's just a pretty funny example. Like, please don't spend $1,000 a month on Twitter. I didn't think I'd have to say that. If you're a VTuber or a content creator, there is no way this is worth the price of admission here. Absolutely no way. So we're going to move on to more hysteria about the Twitter Blue verification system and how now these celebrities and other big accounts are forced to pay $8 a month to keep their check marks. Well, it's caused mass hysteria. We talked about this tweet yesterday. This was the thing I brought up. This user saying, Elon thinks this is a funny joke. As a former verified account who lost their blue check mark, I know how dangerous this really is. People are going to die. Yes, people are going to die because they lost their check mark next to their name on twitter.com. By the way, if you're so concerned about life and death in this case comes down to $8 a month. So apparently you don't value your life enough to pay $8 a month. So if you believe the lack of a check mark is going to get you killed, why don't you come up with $8 a month to remedy that threat? It's absolute lunacy. These people just can't fathom paying $8 a month for something that's clearly so important to them. That check mark is just the most important thing in the world. And you have celebrities. You may know the actress Alyssa Milano. She came out to make a statement as well, saying, by revoking my blue check mark because I won't pay some arbitrary fee, someone can just be me and say a bunch of BS? Does that mean Twitter and Elon Musk are liable for defamation or identity theft or fraud? The answer is no. If anything, the person who's actually impersonating you is the one you should be actually going after, not the platform hosting it. And Alyssa Milano got hit with a big old fact check on this one. Getting hit with a Twitter fact check is got to be the most humiliating thing that's ever happened. It says, impersonation is still and has been against the site's rules since 2018. Verified checkmark or not. Hope that helps, by the way. You can't impersonate people. Like, it doesn't matter if they're verified or not. It's very easy to prove if an account has existed since 2015. If someone from 2023 impersonates them, I think it's very easy to figure out who is doing the impersonating and who is violating Twitter's TOS. It's very obvious. And yeah, you know, a person whose net worth is $10 million, I'm having a very hard time having sympathy for you, because if you just want the $8 a month, if you want the checkmark that bad, just pay the $8. Like, someone set up a GoFundMe for Alyssa Milano, the millionaire actress, to get $8 per month to have her wonderful checkmark next to her name once again. Like, please, for the love of God. Like, these celebrities are absolutely the most entitled people in the world. Literally just skip your Starbucks coffee in the morning and bam, you have your $8 per month for Twitter Blue. That's all. Like, it's crazy. But moving on, Elon Musk, people are really mad at him because he did remove all these check marks, right? But he gave out a blue check mark for free. He paid for Shatner's, LeBron's, and King's. So people are mad about this in the most hilarious way. So this user posted a response and a video saying Elon Musk is a desperate guy. After being publicly denounced and turned down by both LeBron James and Stephen King, Musk discreetly paid for both their verification badges. Not only is Musk a failed rocket man, but he's also a clout chaser, as this person makes a clout chasing post on a site ran by the person he hates so much. Let's listen to this little video.
Elon Musk is a desperate clout-chasing fiend. We just found out that he himself paid for the verification badge for LeBron James and for Stephen King, even though both of them said that they would not be paying for the badge. Elon Musk, get it together, bro. You're pathetic.
Yeah, this is the face of a guy calling other people pathetic. I don't know if it's just me, but like, back up, bro. There is nothing more triggering to me than when people are like in your face when they're recording a video and bouncing it back and forth. Like, dude, back up, get out of my personal virtual space here and take a breath. I can smell you from here, dude. Like, have a Tic Tac or something. But yeah, this is the guy calling a billionaire pathetic. Like, there's a lot of sad and funny things about Elon Musk, but I don't think he's a failed rocket man, and I don't think you really have the credentials to be calling someone like him a failure and pathetic and things like that as you grovel for clout on this platform that you clearly hate so much, but you can't leave because you're that addicted to clout and attention. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. This was a bit of a wild ride and a real display of how insane a little badge next to someone's name on social media can make people just go absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I've never seen hysteria like this, and it's all over basically a flex on Twitter. That is all. That's all it is. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Please let me know all your thoughts about today's topics in the comments section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.